And I just realized I don't really have a good way to look at comments, so hold that thought. Okay. Can you guys let me know, can you hear me? Because this is like bare bones tech. I don't have any of my microphones or anything plugged in. Yes, yes, yes. Loud and clear, yes. Okay, awesome. So, I'm going to try to bring up the live chat here. I'm not going to be live for a long time. I just want to kind of check in with you and talk a little bit and just say hi and kind of show you a little bit of behind the scenes of what the live stream is kind of all about. I'm sorry, not live stream, multitasking. What a retreat might look like, at least the one that I go to in Alabama. So if you have any questions, you can type them out in the chat. So where am I? First off is going to be the first question. I am in Northeast Alabama, just outside of Huntsville, Alabama. This is a retreat that I go to every year with a bunch of friends. My mom and I have been coming for, this is our 4th or 5th year, I can't remember. It's our 4th year. They've been coming here for 5 years. We started on year number 2. The lady there's 2 ladies that run this, and one of the ladies that participates in running it, I have known her for years, since before I did anything with YouTube. And she has been a blessing in my life. I love her dearly. And after they did their first year here, she invited me for the 2nd year. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to come because it's so far away. It's about a 10 to 12 hour drive from my home. However, I just love it here. So I just do it. This is not her home. I'm just going to open up and be honest about all of this stuff. I've been kind of close-lipped about this retreat because it's been a private thing that I've done, but I just want to share a little bit of this with you. So where we are at is a place called the Grand Oak Retreat Center in Scottsboro, Alabama. It's about an hour outside of Huntsville. It's a beautiful home. The family that owns this home actually runs it kind of as a retreat center. They live on the top floor of this gorgeous, huge home that's at the top of a mountain overlooking Lake Guntersville. I think that's the name of it. Quilt Tessa said, I have a question. Have you checked your car for hitchhikers? Well, I just got out of my car, so I know there's none there. They bought the place in 2017, I believe is what it was. And their dream was always to run a bed and breakfast. And so they're kind of living that dream by doing this retreat center. And it's a little bit different. Not that I've only ever been, like, this is the only retreat that I've gone on until I went to the one that Donna organized outside of Lancaster. So I can't really compare this to anything else because I've not experienced anything else. But what this lady does is she provides all the meals. She cooks the meals, provides the meals, and then provides your room and board for X number of nights that you're here for. In the past, this has been a retreat that was a whirlwind. We would get in on Monday, sew all day on Tuesday, Wednesday sew until about dinner, and then start packing up Wednesday night, and checkout is at 9 a.m. on the day that you check out. So we would be out on Thursday. And that was just a really long way to drive for just essentially one full day of sewing. And this year, starting this year, we've been able to get a full week. And so what that means is we checked in yesterday and got settled, and today was our first full day of sewing. And I was telling the girls, this is so nice because normally when we're here, this is like, by this time in the evening, you're like, oh, I can't get anything else done. I've got to start packing up, or I need to start wrapping up, and we're just getting started. We've got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and most of Wednesday. So I'm really excited about that. What is the name of the retreat center? It is the Grand Oak Retreat Center in Scottsboro, Alabama. She does not she just hosts the retreat, right? You have to have an event organizer organize your entire event. So this isn't like, I know several of you, we're all familiar with the Soya brothers, and they're doing these massive retreats out of their sewing shop, their quilting shop in Las Vegas. It's not the same thing as that. This is different. You bring your event organizer and your crowd and your projects. She just hosts you. So it's a little bit different. Lake Guntersville is correct. Thank you, Bill. And Bill, you're not too far. You're in Georgia, right? Or are you close to here? Let me know. I'm curious. Grand Oaks Retreat Center. Yep, Donna is actually here. She's sitting probably about a stone's throw from me. If the wall was knocked down, I could wave to her, but she's sitting out there, and she's actually sharing a room with me. So I'm looking at her bed right now. She has a beautiful log cabin quilt on her bed. All right, what else do we have? Oh, and there's Karen. They must all be watching me out there. So we have tonight. I'm really excited because at 8 p.m. tonight we're going to do a movie in the theater upstairs, and we're going to watch, oh gosh, Fried Green Tomatoes. I kept wanting to say Steel Magnolias because that's another great movie, but I think we're going to watch Fried Green Tomatoes. I'm really excited about that. So I'm not going to be live for 2 hours because at 9 p.m. Central Time, or I'm sorry, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time is when the movie starts. So I'm just going to be here and chat with you for a little bit first. We do have, Bill, by the way, we do have some friends that are here that came in from like the Atlanta, Marietta, Georgia area. So I wonder if you're close to where they are. Shelley Clark said, that's great. Our annual Friends Retreat is also a week. This is our 20th year. It's amazing. It's amazing here. There's just something special about this place and the ladies that are here and what we're doing. And I'm really excited. Oh shoot, I forgot Post-it notes. I just went to Walmart to get some lunch stuff because the lady that hosts us, she does a wonderful brunch and then an amazing dinner. But the brunch is at 10 a.m. and the dinner is at 5 p.m. And I just wanted some sandwich materials or cottage cheese or something to have in between those so that I could go from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., which is not a problem at all. So I just ran up to Walmart. And I was thinking to myself, I want to get Post-it notes so I can make a list of all the things I want to do. And guess what? I forgot the Post-it notes. I literally walked in the door with 2 minutes to spare before 7 o'clock. So, oh, Karen has some. Great. I didn't need to buy some. I'll just go to her table and get some. Joy says, hi Becca, what kind of weight and thread do you use on your Amara? I just bought an Amara 20 with the Pro Stitcher. So excited. First of all, congratulations. Second of all, I'm eager to get Pro Stitcher myself. Mary helps me prioritize my business goals, and this is a goal that we have set for me in the next couple of years. I'm really excited about that. So congratulations. I hope you love it. I use 2 types of threads on my Amara. The first one that I use is I always use 40 weight 3-ply. The 40 weight thread, I feel like the quilting pops a little bit more. I like to use Aurifil or King Tuts by Superior Threads. Now, that's cotton thread. Most of the time I do all my piecing and quilting with cotton. But if you want an extra sheen or an extra shine or that color to pop on your thread, you might want to consider polyester. And I hear a lot of people talk wonderful, marvelous things about Glide. I have never tried it, but I can tell you that Aurifil and King Tut work beautifully on my machine. Danelle says, Becca, I went to Joann Fabrics yesterday and there was an hour. I was there for an hour and still forgot something. I went there and spent $70 all on fabric. Oh, Debbie is close to Chattanooga. Debbie, do you know where Lana's Quilt Shop is in Cleveland, Tennessee? Because we stopped there on the way in. I was really excited to spend a little bit of money there. Let's see. What do you all do at night? Karen wants to know. Great question. Whatever we want. So the way the retreat center is structured is the floor that we're sitting on right now is kind of it's the house is kind of like built into the side of a hill. So it's really kind of hard to explain this as being the main level because it's not. It's almost like the basement garage level, but it's completely walkout and fully exposed around the front of the house. There's even a porch and a balcony in some areas that come off of this. And so on this level, there is a full kitchen. There are 4 bedrooms with en suites. Each have their own private bathroom in each of the 4 bedrooms. And then you have a massive open space where we all set up and do some quilting. And I'll see if the girls out there will let me pan around and show you what that looks like. But I'll just give you a quick overview of what a room looks like. Let me flip the camera around. This is what our room looks like. So this bed is unoccupied right now, so it's holding all of our suitcases. Mom has exploded onto the bed in the far corner, and Donna and her beautiful log cabin quilt are sitting there, and then I'm actually sitting on my bed. So this bedroom, it is the second smallest room down here. There's a smaller one that only has 3 beds, but all of the bedrooms have multiple beds in them, so you do share a room, and you share a bathroom with whoever your roommates are. But up above it, the level above it, there's more bedrooms, an amazing kitchen, a balcony that overlooks the lake, a beautiful living room, beautiful fireplace. It's a gorgeous home. So I think I answered that. Let's see. Mary's in the chat. I'm still getting. I will see Mary in a couple of weeks, and hopefully she will be fully recovered. Let's see. Becca, if you have some shopping time tomorrow, you should check out Wilson's Fabric and Boaz. We're planning to go Tuesday, Cynthia. That's what I think I have heard. Christine says, yes, we need a tour. Well, there's about 13 other quilters here, 14 other quilters, something like that. I have to get there okay before I just put them on camera. So we'll see what we can do. I do see a question about how is Justice. Justice is amazing. He's doing well. He was discharged from the hospital on Saturday, and he is recovering quickly as his body will allow him. He's getting good care, and I've not actually heard anything. I've checked in with Jason a couple of times. I think he's doing okay. So thank you for asking. All right. Looking forward to my first outlet. Yes, Mary, everybody has been talking about you. So they're excited that you're coming next year too. So for those of you that, I guess we're going to let the cat out of the bag, Mary has been invited to the Alabama retreat starting next year. And then we are completely full. There is no more room. So I can hear me out there. This is hilarious. I can hear the delay. I do. Wanda Marsh says she loves visiting quilt shops while she's traveling. Me too. Me too. This is. Oh, here they come. I can hear the door opening. Come on, you can come in. Just turn it down. Because otherwise I'll get the delay. This is my friend Karen. Hi.
Hi.
This is the one that I was telling you about. She organizes it, and I've known you since before YouTube Land.
Way before YouTube Land.
Only before YouTube Land.
What's Facebook. Up?
Gosh.
Go out there and go through. No one's going to care.
Well, okay. Karen said I could. So you guys want a tour? You want to see what the place is like? That's what they're excited about. I could stay holed up, but she said I can come. So. Oh, she's given them the announcement. So we're going to put you in tripod mode, and we're going to try to stabilize my hand. So I'll show them my room first. How about that? If you don't want to be on camera, get under your table. So this is our bedroom. It is a little messy, mostly Mom. I'll pan you over here, and this is where my table is, or my bed. I'm traveling with the Tula quilt this week. I will eventually travel with a different quilt, but this is the one that I'm using for right now. And to give you an idea of what the bathrooms look like, this is the bathroom that we use. And got a nice big vanity and mirror here. And then we're gonna come back over this way. You got tray ceilings with ceiling fans in every bedroom. We do keep it relatively chilly. So you'll see, like, mom is usually wearing her hoodie. This is the staircase. And this goes up to the living quarters and where we have our meals. So I'm not gonna take you up there, I'm just gonna show you the crafting space. We're not gonna go into people's individual bedrooms because that's our private spot. But I will show you one of the things that we do at retreat every year is we bring a giveaway table. And so if there's anything that we don't want, we bring it and we just kind of do like a swap type of thing. And so these are all things that we're swapping with each other. And then we're gonna pan this way. How old is the building? Great question, don't know. Karen, do you know how old the building is?
No, they're the second owner. I know it was built specifically for this, not so much quilting, but the owner does close to my heart.
Yeah, she's Mary, she's a massive scrapbooker. You're gonna love her. So this is my workstation here. I have literally vomited all over the place. And you guys all know this lady. Hello. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Karen just gave me some lovely Post-it notes. And then we'll kind of come down here. Hi, Dr. Donna. Hi, Texas Donna.
I just finished this top.
You want to show them?
Except for the borders.
Do you want to show them your quilt?
I just don't have the borders on yet.
Hey, Karen. Oh, never mind. She's got it. Oh, beautiful. That's Piazza.
Yeah, this is the fall 2022.
It's pretty. Oh, the delays on your phone. She's still waving. Could you turn the volume down a little bit so they don't hear it?
Hang on.
Yeah, not a problem.
No.
Who is Texas Donna? That would be Donna Forrest in the chat. We call her Texas Donna because there's 3 Donnas here and she drives from Texas. It's very unique. It's a very fun name. So here's the kitchen. There's my BFF forever, Diane. There's my other BFF forever, Leanne, and Terry, and Donna Shine. You're all 3 wearing purple.
We're the purple people leaders.
The purple people eaters. So we'll kind of pan over here, and then we have another table this way, and then I'll take you outside and show you the view.
And the guy walks across naked. He walks in the background across the window, and he's in front of the mirror naked, you know, and he's going. Oh, you know. It's so funny.
So the balcony that's around the front of the home, I sadly can't show you because they are rebuilding the deck and the railing. But this is the side balcony, and that's the view that we have. You can see the scaffolding from the work that they're doing. This place to me is magical. It's just absolutely stunning. It's worth the 12-hour drive, I'm telling you. I've got a little table and chairs right here, so we're just going to pan around this way, and I'm going to set you down, and we'll have a little chat outside in this lovely, warm, humid, and slightly drizzling climate. I just got to get this straight. Apologies if it's a little wobbly. We'll get you. There. Ooh. Let me skip back a little bit. There we go. So, this is my Scottsboro retreat. This place to me is just it's a combination of the location, the building, and the people. It's awesome. I can't say enough about it. So I feel like I'm just going to keep repeating myself. I love this retreat. I love this retreat. Zen, yes, Zen, with a little bit of chaos mixed in. Hello, Sean. He said Alabama is a beautiful part of the world and I need to go back someday. I agree. You should go back. So I come down to Alabama for work once in a while, usually about once or twice a year, usually. And I have to go to Huntsville when I do that, which is about an hour away. And I was going to be here for work for a few days at the beginning of the week. And then I was just going to transition immediately over to the retreat after that work trip was done. But with everything that happened last week, with my stepson being in the hospital, and all that other stuff, I just needed to be at home. And I wasn't even really sure that that's what needed to happen. But the second I canceled the work part of the trip, it was like stress just lifted off of my shoulders. And I knew that was the right decision. I had a lot of peace about it. Donna said, I'm glad you are having a blast. I am. There's something about getting away with friends and removing all of the stress of the world and just focusing on spending time with your quilty besties and focusing on some projects. So what have I brought and what am I working on and what have I gotten done? Sadly, I thought I did. You always forget something. I thought I brought my layer cake pop quilt for me and my mom, and I was hoping that we were both going to have them done when we left. However, I got here and I realized I didn't bring her quilt kit. But that's okay because we have brought several other small projects and some of them big. We've brought other projects that she is going to be working on. So she's still working. She got a layer. My friend Karen, always so generous. She gave my mom a jelly roll. And my mom is working on a jelly roll race and has been for the better part of yesterday and today. It will be done before we leave. She's getting close, but she's just going slow. She's not trying to whip through it fast. She's just going slow and enjoying the process and doing the things that she needs to do to make the process enjoyable for her. So, she'll take her earbuds out and socialize with people, but when she's trying to focus, she'll put her AirPods in. Like you saw earlier, she was kind of just dead to the world in the zone working, and that's what she's been doing for the past couple days. She does have a couple other projects in the wings that she is going to start or work on, but she wants to get the Jelly Roll Race project done. And I'm actually really proud of her for not starting multiple projects at one time, because that is a bad habit that I have. So, I'm proud of her for starting just one project at a time. Yeah, so there's that. How long is the retreat? I saw that come up a couple times. This is a week-long retreat. Normally they rent out a 3 or 4 day or 3 or 4 night, depending on, you can choose.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Sorry, we got somebody coming down the driveway. Bye. It's a very steep driveway. It's normally you rent it for 3 or 4 nights, but we got lucky. There was a group that was coming before us, and they have moved on to another facility, and so we chose their block of time plus our block of time to be able to get us a full week. So we check in on a Thursday afternoon, and then we check out on a Thursday morning the following week. So it's literally a week. And today is our first full day. Last night was our first night here. Today is our first full day. So everybody is in place. They are unpacked. They are set up. And they are all having a blast and enjoying each other's company and making progress on their projects. I did bring my layer cake pop quilt. And I will likely be finishing that sometime while I'm here. I don't know when. I also brought my Rose and Bloom block of the month project. This was a block of the month that Fat Quarter Shop hosted using the Country Rose line, I think, from Lovely Boutique. I really liked the way my blocks have turned out. I kept up with all of the blocks. All the blocks are done, but they need to be sewn together in the finishing layout. So I'm going to be doing that, hopefully, knock on wood. There's also a pieced backing kit that I got for that I want to put together. So I want to do that. I'm doing 2 of the village green colorways. I'm doing the begonia, but I'm also doing as a personal sew bluebell, which I am paying for every month, and I'm doing those. I have gotten behind on bluebell, so I wanted to get those caught up. I did not have clue number 6 before I left, so I can't do that. But I do have all the clues with me, and I am now completely caught up. Clues 1 through 5 are assembled and folded and put away, so I'm really excited about that. I also brought Vortex, which is the legit kit block of the month with me, and I decided, because I'm not doing this as a tutorial or even as a sew along with my audience or my subscribers, my followers, I don't even know the right word, and I don't mean that to minimize anybody, but because I'm not doing that with the community and I'm just kind of doing that on my own, I'm just going to keep working on it. So I got month number 4 done today. I would like to think that by the time I leave, I have all 12 of my months done, but some of those months can be a doozy. So I'm just going to do as much as I can while I'm here. Tomorrow, I will be showing people how to make those money envelopes that I did on a live stream and wrote a pattern for and put on my website. So we'll be doing those tomorrow. And on Monday, we're going to do a quilt of valor using some fabric and a pattern that I got in a subscription box that one of you sent to me. It's an Edita Sitar pattern that makes basically American flags out of scrappy low volume, scrappy reds and scrappy blues. And the way that quilt is laid out, I think there's like 15 flags. So we're all going to make a flag block, and then I'll put them together and quilt it up and we'll donate it. And I think I already know who it's going to be donated to, but I just need to check with Karen and Edie, who are the 2 that kind of organize everything, to make sure that we're all on the same page with where the quilt is going. I definitely don't want to overstep, but we're doing a quilt of valor on Monday, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Really excited about that. I don't think I brought any other projects to do, but if I'm being completely honest, even though we're here for a week, all of that stuff is a lot. Like 3 quilts basically. Some not very far along. And 1 FPP. I do have other small things that I could work on if the time allows. I know on Tuesday we're planning to go into Wilson's and Boaz. I think it's about an hour away. We're going to caravan out there. I don't know what time, but I'm going to guess it's going to be sometime after breakfast. So probably midday, I guess. We'll be out there for a little while, and then we'll come back. So let's see, what else do we have in here? Did you see that Edita? Oh, Quiltessa said, OMG, Becca, did you see that Edita is starting a mini quilt club? No, I did not. I'll have to check that out. Christine said, I'm enjoying my last day of beach vacation. Can't wait to get home so I can sew. Well, take the sewing machine with you. Let's see. People are saying hello to Donna. Hello, Gloria. You're in Elizabethton. I know where that's at. I think that's trying to keep up with the chat on my... Do you hear my accent from the locals? Do you hear any accent? Do I hear? So, no, not really. Most of the folks here, I think they all... Okay, so there's 2 groups of folks that are here. There's the group that grew up in Florida together, and then there's a group that all kind of live together in like Tennessee, somewhere around where my mom lives. So the group from Tennessee, that dialect accent sounds very familiar to me because I lived there. My mom has lived there for years. Like that's like home. The group from Florida just sounds normal to me. They sound like I would sound. There's a yeah. I don't feel like there's a huge dialect there. So Bill, I think you still win on the accent part. Charge is 40% off at Wilson's tomorrow. Oh, I may have to let the group know because I don't think we're going to be able to go. I think our schedule won't allow that. So, but I'll pass the message along, and if anybody's interested in changing it, they can take that. Did I see right that Heather had her baby? Is that what I saw? Oh no, I'm going to try and enjoy my last quiet hours Away from the mid. Oh yeah, before Oliver and I go home tomorrow. Hey, congratulations, Heather. Yeah, I think if you go to Montgomery, you'll probably notice it a little bit more. I don't know. I do notice an accent down here, but I think I'm just kind of accustomed to it. So it's not like night day difference. You're welcome, Heather. Okay. What other questions do you guys have for me? 7:35. We're gonna do movie night in about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna wrap up. Let me know what other questions. Isn't this a gorgeous view?
I'm not sure I understand.
Like, stop, Siri. Isn't this a gorgeous view? Like, I'll just lean out of the way. Look at that. I could just sit and look at that all day. What is this? Right? Oh, that's my phone. It's just gorgeous. And this is amazing too. Look at that. How did you find this retreat? Kate wants to know. I didn't. My friend Karen did. This is a retreat that Karen and her friends and the group from Tennessee had done. I think they came here for a retreat one year, and then the next year they decided to reserve some time for just their group instead of participating in that other retreat. I don't know how they came about doing it, but I know they came here for a retreat and decided that they liked it so much that they are going to come back on their own. And that's the year that I joined them. And it's been, they've been coming every year ever since. It's so pretty. They've put a tin roof on as an awning above the balcony, and this balcony is all new. They just built this year. Last year they were starting to build it. They don't have the railing up, but they're working on that, and I'm guessing that'll be done within the next couple of weeks. The guy's actually working on it right now. But there is a awning or a tin roof, a metal roof above this, which is really nice because it goes all the way out to the parking lot, so you're protected from the elements when you're coming and going. That's kind of nice. But the rain that's coming down, I don't know if you can hear it. I can. And it's really calming. You know what, guys? If there are no other questions, please, what is a good pattern for showing large prints with a fat eighth bundle? Thanks. I don't know one off the top of my head so pretty, but maybe somebody else in the chat has one that they could recommend for you. Hubby just drove up in his truck. That's awesome. Love listening to the rain hit a metal roof. I have never been to a retreat before. Wait, what did you say? I've never been to a retreat before, Karen says. There are a few different types of retreats. And I want to do a video about this once I get back. There will not be a Tuesday vlog this Tuesday. I'm not going to record and edit one while I'm here, but when I return, I'll get back on that normal schedule. But there's 3 categories of retreats. I would classify 3 categories. You have the kind of like event, lesson, commercial type of retreat. It could be a UFO, it could be a work in progress, you could be working on a whole project. It would be similar to like what Soya is doing. It is a commercial event that you purchase from an event organizer to plan and execute for you. And those can range from cruises to locking down a quilt store and having a retreat, or just having an event organizer grabbing a place like this and organizing everything. So there's the commercial ones. There are the personal private ones, which is what I'm on right now. This is not open to the public. This is just me and people that I know in life, like my private life, are here. And then there's virtual retreats. And I bring that up because sometimes going to a retreat, while it's a great time to get away, packing up all of your stuff to go hundreds of miles away, or even, gosh, if you're only going a couple miles away, that's even still bad. But packing up all of your stuff to go away, while it's lovely, sometimes is impractical. When you're thinking about the time and money to travel, and then packing all that stuff up and what that looks like, it can be a lot. And the reason why I bring all that up is because in my VIP program, once a quarter, I'm hosting a virtual retreat on Zoom, and it's a weekend long event. We're going to do one the last weekend in July. And I have a pattern that I have written for that event, and the pattern will be released to the public in August. But VIP members will get the pattern now. You can get it now on my website if you're a VIP member. And we're going to sew that pattern together over the course of the weekend, along with playing some games, giving away, doing some giveaways, and just having a lot of fun. So, yeah, that's why I bring that up. If you're not a VIP member, !join or !VIP, I think is what it is in the chat, will get you a link to the VIP. You can also just go to my website, sobecca.com, and in the upper right hand corner, there will be a link that says VIP Home. You can click on that and go through all the prompts to sign up and check it out. So, are you part of my, well, hold on, Sue says, are you part of my vacation to go down to our cabin and just cram my car full of machines, license, stuff. I'm not sure what that meant. Selena says, who was having the mini quilts? Edita Sitar. Sounds fun. Going to join. Awesome. Hope to see you there. Misty Meadows. Mary says, agreed. I hate packing, lugging it all up and down the stairs of my home, out to the car, and then doing it all over again in reverse. It's tiring. It is tiring, but it's tiring enough that I don't think I would do more than 1 or 2 a year. I've done, after this one's done, I will have done 2 quilting retreats this year. One that Donna organized outside of Lancaster, and then my Alabama retreat. And right now, that's what I think I'm going to do next year, is the Alabama retreat and Lancaster, and that's it. And I really don't know realistically if I have the time or the funds or the energy to be able to do any other retreats other than that, at least for 2024, maybe even for 2025. I really would like to experience So Yaz retreat, because I've never done a public retreat before. I think that could be a lot of fun. But I got to balance my vacation time and my travel funds with all the other things that I'm doing, like QuiltCon and family vacations and stuff like that. So I almost need to plan these events, these trips years out. And I know So Yeah doesn't announce them years out. It's usually a 6-month window. So we'll see what happens. But right now, I can tell you I will not be at any So Yeah retreat in 2024, but I am eyeballing maybe 2025, probably, if it works with my calendar. So, okay, 7:42. We're going to go watch Fried Green Tomatoes. Again, I was going to say Steel Magnolias. And then I'm going to get back to sewing. So thank you. Oh, I've always wanted to do a Missouri Star retreat too. Same thing. I want to plan a trip to the gathering in Wisconsin, Quintilla says. Yeah, I got you, babe. I can't wait for next one. Yep, they're good. I think it's worth packing everything up to go away for just a couple, but I couldn't do it all the time. And Mary, if I had to deal with a flight of stairs every single time, I'd probably limit it to just one amazing out of the world retreat. But I'm lucky, everything is on my main level. My husband helps me load the car, and you know, they actually have, this is a new thing this year. The owner has her sons or nephews, I don't know who they are, but she has 3 boys that for just tip money, they come unload your car and then they come load your car back up. So I don't have to haul stuff in and out. So that works well for me. Pat said Missouri Star retreat. Yes. I would like, I've talked to Mary about this, and I know Kristen from IC Stars Quilting is doing this and it's sold out, but I would love, in years out, because I don't have the vacation time, the bandwidth to do it for 2024, probably not even for 2025, but I would love to maybe work to do some sort of Missouri Star type of retreat, but it would be like 2026, like 3 years out. So not anything I'm ready to even talk about right now, but it would be a great idea. So, all right. I could keep yammering, but I'm going to go enjoy my retreat. So I will see you next Friday. A week from today, I will be home. We will be working on clue number 6 for the Village Green Puzzle Mystery Quilt. I will be sewing it in begonia colorway. There will be no vlog on Tuesday. Enjoy your week. Give somebody a hug. Tell them you love them. And do something fun with some fabric. And I'll see you guys all later. Bye.